Imagine being a French soldier, having to fight for your country in order to win the First World War. But then what if France lost World War I to the Germans? Well, France has to go into exile in this Kaiserredux timeline, and then reconquer its land in Europe after the exile by the socialists. Bonjour everyone, and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video. So today I will be playing as France for all of you guys, and we will come back to Europe from our exiled state in Algeria, which is like Northern Africa in general. But yeah, let's start this. So here we are with a banging start with the law of the French Republic. So basically we were defeated in World War I in this timeline, and we have Philippe Pétain as a leader. Our friend, the British King George V, has sadly died, so the king is dead. Long live the king! Oh, well then I will say that we will also be getting a king of our own very soon. Ah yes, welcome to politics, just a massive decision game. Okay, so the colonel's asking if I should give power to him, well I'll just say nah. Hey, what do you mean time's running out? Well, we'll just find some other allies then. Okay, finally a proper ally. Well, I guess just, Charles Morris just really said it's monarchy time. Yay, there's finally an unlikely alliance, let's go! It's definitely as planned. For some reason Napoleon wants to return. Well, you know what I'm gonna say. No. And now Pétain gives his speech about his retirement from power. Because now we have a beast king. Rip the cringe French Republic. The coronation is here. The king now has his own cabinet with the Action Français in power. The parliament you speak of? Let's reform its purpose. Republican intellectuals? They really support the Republic? I mean, they're not a friend if we start and power their literature, to be honest, so yeah. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, so the Action Français has a youth wing, which are known as the Camelots du Roi. I probably mispronounced that, sorry. But it's sort of asking now if I want a loyalty, so yeah, I'll say yes to that actually. It is important. So yes, now we finally have their loyalty. Now we have to decide the fate of the politicians. Well, honestly, I think that they aren't able to challenge us anymore, so let's just leave them alone, I guess. Now that we've sorted out the politicians, now let's make our ideology empowered. Immigration. Well, let's limit it to Latin countries. Oh, bonjour, Charles de Gaulle. You want some power? Well, yeah, let's let you into our government. Protestants? Well, yeah, let's not upset the Canadians. Let's just leave these guys alone. Oh, damn, the Second American Civil War just began. Oof. Well, let's move to something more positive, yeah. Let's do that. Well, I'm just gonna say that it's a Mother's Day for France. Boom! We literally have a singing soldier in the army. Well, that's interesting. If women's rights, now they can finally participate in politics. Well, let's focus on industrializing our colonies now, because that will probably help us very much with the war. Ah yes, Corsica. A lot of info about this lovely island here. Uh-oh, creation of the syndicalist propaganda. Truly, I'm curious about that. Well, yeah, let's make a new national day. Well, like under the pious King St. Louis, the monarchy will lead France to glory. Guess what time it is? Yes, it's time to share the wealth. Well, let's give some of our wealthiness to some patriotic Frenchmen. Yes, hierarchy. It is essential for the French society. Oh, how lovely. The Brazilian royal family has come to visit us. Well, it counts as a royal visit, and yeah, they gave us some gifts. That's awfully nice of them. Oh, let's go. MacArthur's won the American Civil War. Nice. Yeah, it's time for a new anthem because the stupid Republicans made that anthem. The one, you know, La Muscle. Sorry, I can't speak French. But I'd personally say that let's compromise. Just read some of this about this Syracuse film. Seems like it's a pretty interesting one. Yeah, it's basically pacifist propaganda apparently, so yeah, but I recommend you read this. Well, I just found about this school that literally worships France to death. Quite literally, if you read this. Well, I think it's a wonderful initiative, and yeah, let's encourage the night monks. Say what now, Algerian Muslim scouts? Well, be prepared, let's give our blessing to them. Yeah, mending relations with the Holy See, that wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Let's get a pope on our side. The companions of Joan of Arc. Okay, well, Saint Jean of France, hear our prayers and come save France once again. Winning over the church, yes, that is very important. Well, yeah, I think if we send an offer to defend the papacy, they can hardly refuse that. Let's try it. Brilliant! It worked! A new question again. Supporting native elites? Yeah, why not? Let's give them some autonomy in exchange for loyalty to France. So now I can decide if I want our agency to focus on the communards or the Germans too. Well, to be honest, yeah, let's just focus on both. What? A pilgrimage that didn't go so well for the Muslims? Well, I hope that next year is peaceful on their way to Mecca. Oh, I like this. A football cup in North Africa. Well, congratulations to the winners. So, it's almost time to start the war against the syndicalist France. Well, we're giving instructions to people who are around Corsica, like in southern part of France, so hopefully they will be ready with us to fight. Just before we start a war, let's celebrate the Kingdom of France. Long live eternal France! Attack! It's war! So we're in the middle of a war and a drink is released. Well, that's interesting. An insane man? Well, yeah, let's just find him a nice mental asylum. No! The king is dead! Jean the Third! No! Ah, damn, that sucks. But at least we have a new king coming up. The coronation of Henry VI is here. May Henry's reign be long and prosperous. We've made some good progress into our land so far, to reclaim it of course. I love how it's going. Yes, finally! But the war's not over, sadly. We still need to help our British ally restore the United Kingdom. Yes! Finally back in Europe. Now that France is back in the mainland, the UK can also be restored for the British. So yeah, win-win situation, I'm loving this. The Treaty of London is now signed. After much bloodshed and turmoil, the metropole is finally back in our hands. How and why is there socialist resistance? Bruh. Sadly, we need to make peace with the Germans because we aren't the strongest right now, but we'll try to help them defeat Russia, so yeah. Yes! The fall of Moscow, finally! Oh, it's such a painful war, but I guess it goes on. Okay, nice. We're doing well against the Russian bear right now. Huh? Okay, Charles de Gaulle wants some special powers. Well, very well. You will save the regime in no time, so why not? Along with that comes Russia's capitulation. Let's go! It was a painful war and this took so long, but finally, it's done. So I've got Finland, Romania, Russia, Serbia, Afghanistan and Iran. Well, honestly, let's just do stuff. The Treaty of Helsinki is signed! Don't worry, I won't annex all of Russia like this, as you see with Kolchak here. We'll just make a Russian puppet, so yeah. Yo, Charles de Gaulle is doing a coup! So is this a return to military rule, or something more? The question of the Entente you speak of. Well, we are friends with the British, now and forever. What? I can't believe someone wants to kill Charles de Gaulle. There's still socialist resistance? How? Damn it, need to deal with V-Scum, the Union administration. We'll see. Let's put this administration on trial. Oh, right, the politicians. Well, they deserve a punishment, 100%. Real traitors these scum are. Well, you see a lot of names at the top, and I think that public hangings may be the least they deserve. But we could also do hard labour for life, or just fair trials. Well, we need the resistance to go down, so yeah, wait for trials. Yes, it's excellent to hear that socialist resistance is now finally on its last legs. Now that France's issues are finally solved, we need to see what we should do with the Germans to the east. You know what, for the sake of Europe and France's peace, let's just make peace with the Germans. Oh nice, they agreed. Well, that's a crucial diplomatic success. Let's even start trading with them now. The Franco-German trade deal is ratified. Well, that's brilliant news. Welcome to a new era of peace. Let's go. I love this. Now it's pretty much the end of the video, so I'm just going to show you the world map of what happened in my game. You might probably hate some of the borders and stuff like that with the Kingdom of America that you saw. But yeah, this is how it turned out. So yeah, I think that the borders are pretty unique in some places, except South America maybe, but yeah, look at Mongolia there. Oh, they're in the war with Japan, that explains it. That's sweet, okay. Here's Australasia with a lot of islands and that's independent Hawaii. And that, yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire world map and some of the factions that exist. You see, it's now a very Entente friendly world. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.